Comedian Forever was saved from what would have been a bleak future by comedy. For this fast-rising act, who now shares the stage with A-list comedians as they entertain thousands across the country, comedy has been more than just a meal ticket. Let's hear him speak.
Christmas would have been sweet, but people didn't know that MMM was planning end-of-year party. You know the painful part? This is the first time I've seen Nigerians have national faith. Everybody believe MMM have not crashed. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to happily announce to you that MMM has crashed. What they are doing is called soft landing. So that you won't feel the pain. All of you are putting for January 14.
Fast-rising comedian Forever, who was born in the oil-rich Delta region, couldn't leave his mother's dream of seeing her son work in the lucrative oil industry as a means to rescuing the family from its financial challenges. And neither did he aspire to become a successful comedian like Alibaba, because comedy was unplanned.
I'm afraid for this country. Nigeria is the only country where you can't do one work and survive. You must do two. Even Buhari is doing two jobs. He's president and petroleum minister at the same time. I don't know who the one go pay. Almost every church now have school. In this country, doctors that have hospital, they have mortuary. If you know where you die, they must collect the money.
Aquidolo Oreva Ogene was raised in the Ughelli area of the state in an environment where the best jobs were only good enough to feed the worker on a daily basis. His parents, he says, were not poor, only that they couldn't afford many things, including higher education, which he pursued regardless at the Institute of Management and Technology in Enugu.
You know, from Delta State, one of the shortest routes to escape poverty is to work in an oil firm. So, in my mother's mind, I must work in oil company. So he asked them, which course can my son study to work in oil company? So they told her petroleum engineering. I was inside the oil, but I didn't get the admission. So they say, which course can lead him again to oil? They say mechanical engineering. That was why I studied mechanical engineering. As I speak to you today, Nigeria has successfully changed my career. I'm no longer a mechanical engineer, I'm a comedic engineer. I crack jokes. I don't even know where crankshafts are located anymore. I just live life. I cannot come and kill myself.
You know how many doctors are working in the bank? You go to withdraw money, the guy looks at you, Ma, it's like your temperature is rising. And you ask him, how you tell me? He said, that's my first degree. Now, can't you put me here? So please, in case you are sitting anywhere too, and God is telling you to give me a car, don't say no. Me and my wife, we are two, one car. God does big things. In fact, this is the best place for God to give me two cars, because now two home, one here, one for back. So help me. You know, it's good to marry. I made up my mind I was going to get married. I can't rapture as a bachelor. Daddy won't be sweet. Because the Bible says heaven is like a wedding banquet. So if you're not married yet, now you're going to serve the food for the wedding forever. So you better marry. Not that you get to heaven and say, Sister Lillian, didn't you marry? You say, don't mind me, brother. I told you to visit. He didn't visit. This Saturday he visited. Rapture happened on Thursday. So where is he now? Didn't he make I will see him at the back serving coke?
Growing up was tough, but his determination to succeed was much stronger. The drama group in his local church became his learning field as he exploited his skills as a writer.
Growing up, you had to stand firm, you had to fight for yourself, because looking around, you knew that the only way to get to the top was to push. Because if we follow, in fact, the idea of the future we had was that grow up and open a barber salon. So I knew that was not the kind of life I wanted. So automatically I made up my mind that the only option for me was to be good at education so that I can have options. So that was, I did not plan to be a comedian. I did not know what was comedy. I just knew I was funny. So in church, we do stage dramas, I would write the stories, people would laugh. I did not know it was called comedy. Until 2005, I went to visit my grandmom. I woke up, I saw people laughing. They were watching Night of 1,000 Laughs. Agodai was performing. And Agodai is the person that inspired me to do comedy. That was the first time I knew that, okay, you can actually stand and talk and people will laugh. I did not know, and that was 2005. So Agodai is the inspiration behind Forever. becoming a comedian. So, but even watching that was still not the plan. My plan was to get to school, be among the best, probably get the best job, help anybody I could help around. So going to school, I knew I was funny. I started putting things in place, and that was how comedy started. So it was not as if it was a dream somewhere. I stumbled into it. In Nigeria, we stumble into what we do. So I stumbled into my own. I'm not the first to stumble into it.
I got come and so when sardine don't cheap. I say where you buy. I bought 4 sardine 100 naira inside traffic. I say, when we open the sardine can, I say, my brother, don't want that is cheap. My uncle was going to the airport, bought phone, roundabout close to airport. One guy, oh God, Samsung 22,000. I said, okay, this phone is 88,000 reprice. He says it's cheap. Indians have taken over the market. My uncle paid. The moment he paid, the guy raptured. You see, when the guy went to the phone, I said, don't reach up. Here in our branch. When my uncle put on the phone, swipe the screen, and the full screen come up for the phone. He said, what did that buy? I said, sir, you bought it. He said, well, I said, there's a difference between touch screen and remove screen. Touch screen is 88,000, remove screen is 22,000. He said, so what will I do with the screen? I said, the screen is multi-purpose. You can use the screen as mirror, also as knife. If your TV is spoiled, if you use that, replace your TV screen with the wash mat from the screen. You never see anything. People are hustling.
Comedy eventually paid his way through school and kept food on his table. From the day he got his first payment of 700 naira, comedy became an important part of his life, which ultimately led him to Lagos, where some of his role models, including Agodai, were already plying their trade.
When I graduated from school, I asked myself, do you really want to be a mechanical engineer? I was forced into this thing to escape poverty through oil. And now the price of oil in the world is going down. So that means my career is already going down for the job I've not started. That's why I made up my mind. I said, okay, this thing, we die in it. So I now read the story of Alibaba. I said, eh? So somebody charged 1 million 1995. Well, I was still thinking of how to finish primary school. So I said, okay, if this thing can lead to livelihood and can give me the kind of future I would want as somebody working in an oil firm, then why not? So it was after school I made up my mind, okay, I need to take this serious. I need to put all my energy and everything I can.
You know, it's when your wife is fine. That you say, honey, don't worry. Oh, honey, come in. You and your wife go fast food. Your wife fine. As they say, honey, no, honey, come in. But when your wife not fine, if you like, not come. But I can't leave you. Make go show the best for you. Ah, my God, life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. You know, a lot of comedians have anchored a lot of end of year parties and anything the year end, they be like events. One guy do like 16 end of years party only this man. So Bob, somebody was preaching. I said, my brother, do you know the end time is? I said, hey, when be the event?
I made up my mind. I came to Lagos, and the truth is, you cannot underplay the role of mentors. Fine, like I said, I was deliberate. My mentors are MC Abe and Sako, Alibaba, my role model. So of course, I connected with them, tried to reach them. I said, okay, I'm now in Lagos. They recommended me for their platforms. They were people who were not scared to see me grow. You know, some people will have platforms, they will hold it because they're afraid that, okay, if I introduce this boy, someone will take it, and through them and doing some other stuff, and that is how we got to grow in Lagos, and we're still growing.
For Forever, comedy is more than a means to an end. It is a corrective tool which could be used to fix societal ills. But the challenge is, one must be known to be heard. Attaining an A-list status may seem an uphill task.
Not easy, but it's possible with consistent excellence, and you have to be consistent. But getting to the top is more difficult because getting there, you have to stay there. Because it's easier to fall down from that place than to get there. But so when you get there, it's more difficult to stay than even to get there.
Nigerian musicians, you brought one new attitude called baby mama. You will give birth to children, you won't marry the girls. Those children will grow up not having fathers or mothers. Because now, very soon, those children will have parents. And now there are 3 levels of baby mama. We have baby mama, we have baby papa, and we have mama baby. Baby mama is when the artist gives birth to impregnate an unknown girl, and the girl gives birth for the artist. That one is baby mama. Baby papa is, for example, now, DJ Copy, the daughter of Betedola or Dangote's daughter, gets pregnant for an unknown boy. The boy is the baby papa because it's the boy that will do home runs because she has to go to work to make money for the family.
Social media makes the market easier. It makes your work easier. It makes the people who were not supposed to see you easily get to see you, so you must maximize it. And so I even have a series called the Complaint Series, where I complain about things in Nigeria, but with the humorous side of it. So social media has enabled me to reach more people. Whatever your style of comedy, you must find a way to make it more productive with social media.
This one has touched my kidney. Must we import everything? We have now started import. When I was growing up, when body generators, of course, that's why we don't have light. But when we now start importing things that we can produce, we started importing toothpick, matches made in China. No wonder if you on it, it goes off on time because that thing only lasts long. It's so painful. At a point, we started using Ankara and we started importing Ankara from Europe, not even Ghana. I remember in 2001, we imported beans from Burkina Faso.